right then, welcome back. Still Breakfast Central with Olisa and Felicity on this Wednesday. Don't forget to catch us on social media at News Central TV is where to be. Instagram, Facebook, and not forgetting catching us on our website, newscentral.africa. We're still itching though to talk about
the tampon tax, but there is something else that happened in Nigeria yesterday. After a long hiatus, there was a game. Super Eagles, they played which country now? Lesotho, and we won. Over to you.
You're saying we. Okay, the Nigerian and you. All right, so the Super Eagles of Nigeria played for the very first time. If you are based in Lagos, Nigeria, you would have, had witnessed the traffic and all the movement and, the green, white, green, the drums. Well, one person clearly who was also there, well, alongside myself, is our First Lady of Sports, so Onyinyechi Obaroh, to tell us all about it. Onyinyechi, back from quite a long day at the National Stadium, but Super Eagles at least made it worth your while, did they?
Yes, they did make it worth a while, I would say. But we all had to go through a lot. But the victory after the whole game maybe has taken away the whole pain. Okay, now looking at how they played yesterday, it was a wonderful day to watch the Super Eagles back in Lagos once again after a long time. People would say 20 years after they played Zambia, others would say 10 years after they did come up with that international friendly. But yesterday was a wonderful day also, as I would say earlier, to watch the Super Eagles as they finished 3-0 against Lesotho yesterday. Now the game, I would say, was just a wonder for them because they had nothing to lose. So trying to beat Lesotho is just trying to give that image that they're returning back to Lagos and maybe make Lagos fans, very happy because they had threatened them before. Now, looking at the fact that the stadium was filled, you can see for sure Lagos fans are enthusiastic over there to see the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We had to follow that COVID-19 protocol. Now, with one seat in between, saying do not sit there so that you can know that you can keep social distancing. Some of them could not even do that because a lot were in the stadium. But looking at also the supporters club came up en masse for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, chanting a lot, singing the victory songs. And I think that was what really spurred the Super Eagles to win.
Yeah. We saw goals from Victor Osimhen, Ogonekaro Etebo, and the substitute Apollo Nacho got made it 3 goals to nothing. I also, feel, at all the stadiums, it was quite a day, you have to say, in terms of preparation. But let's give you, for those who are watching right now, that moment. You talked about the supporters club and that boss. So let's, listen, to once again in Lagos, the sound of the chants of the Super Eagles. Wow, gosh, Onyinyechi, it just thunderous, the sounds of the Nigerian Lagos-based fans when the Super Eagles play. Nothing beats it totally.
Olisa, of course, you should know that even the supporters club, they have factions. 3 factions came out yesterday to cheer the Super Eagles. It was all jamboree, the whole thing joining up together, the sounds coming up together, but they were still making sense because we all needed the whole sounds we needed, all we can get yesterday. Let us
8,000 fans thereabouts in the stadium, clearly not even anywhere close to capacity based on coronavirus restrictions. But let's talk about the game itself. It was dead rubber as far as Nigeria was concerned, but they still turned up the heat to win by 3 goals to nothing.
Yes, of course, they had to win. It was a necessary one. They had to win. But I would say Coach Genotro was able to have back in the fold Alex Iwobi, of course, who tested positive, they had said, in Benin Republic, but had to test negative at the game before Lesotho. Now, looking at that fact, having back Alex Iwobi to the fore, having a starting 11, the likes of Tyrone Eboye, the Oyibo Wall, Ogonekaro Etebo, not forgetting Wilfred Ndidi, who was very, very vital. He won the MVP of the game, getting 1 million naira and also a car, but would say he really deserved that MVP of the game because he had his interceptions, he had his balls so neat coming from that defensive midfielder there. We can also forget the Chukweze's impact from the wing. It was also wonderful. We know that Kelechi Iheanacho could not get a goal, but he was able to get an assist for that first goal against for Victor Osimhen. He had that pass. But we can't also forget that substitute who was very vital, Paul Onuachu, coming in with the likes of Henry Onyekuru, and they both assisted with Paul Onuachu getting that goal for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
All right, Onyinyechi, so now that the Super Eagles are back in Lagos, is it a permanent return or just a one-off? When next? From what we saw yesterday, pre-match, the fans outside, inside the game, the bars, the celebrations and everything. Do you think perhaps there will be another return for the Super Eagles anytime soon?
Yes, I'm hoping that there would be, but what we saw yesterday, yes, Lagos is really ready to host the Super Eagles anytime, any day. But maybe not at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, but at the National Stadium, because so many people complained about the fact that they were not given access so early. They had to block some roads and the others before they had to enter. Those were the rules placed by the Lagos State government. If it wasn't a federal circumstance, it would have been different because the National Stadium, which just proxy to the Teslim Balogun Stadium, is so big that it can contain whosoever, even the parking space. They had issue of parking space yesterday because the stadium is a small one. But we are hoping that when they get to host again the Super Eagles or any match in Lagos, maybe it's going to be the National Stadium. But I will say from yesterday, Lagos is indeed ready to host any kind of match for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. All
right. Thank you very much, Onyinyechi Obaroh, our First Lady of Sports. I'm sure there'll be lots to talk about later about the return of the Eagles when it comes to in the game. But thank you very much, Onyinyechi. But just to let the sports fans know, other results coming your way yesterday when it comes to the AFCON 2021 qualifiers. So Nigeria beating Lesotho by 3-0. But the other results we did see, the likes of Ethiopia also playing. The Cameroon also having a draw against Rwanda. Mauritania have qualified, 1-0 away to CAR. Burundi not going anywhere. They were 1-1 draw with Morocco. Mozambique losing 1-0 to Cape Verde, who've qualified. And Guinea-Bissau have also qualified 3-0. Senegal won with Eswatini. Ivory Coast beating Ethiopia 3-0. Madagascar against Niger, 0-0. And Nigeria against Lesotho. The game between Sierra Leone and Benin, which is the same group with Nigeria, did not hold. So Nigeria have qualified, but we don't know between Sierra Leone and Benin who has qualified because the game did not hold. Why? About 6 players of the Benin Republic side tested positive for COVID-19 and the match could not hold, and there was a bit of back and forth, so CAF will have to give us a statement to know where we go from here. But that's about it from the AFCON played yesterday.
Yeah, for once I could understand half of what you said, so that's improvement.
All right.
All right, we will take on our first conversation now.
I think we'll just take a quick breather from all that sports, digest it down a bit, let it simmer, and when we come back, yes, pink tax right here on the program.
Don't go away.